disappointing job numbers. Everyone was waiting for them this Friday. The market is selling off on a 6.1% rate in the unemployment side. 84,000 losses on payroll. Jim, you're looking at this number, and are you as doom and gloom as the rest of the market is?
Look, there was nothing good about the number. I've been trying to figure out the ratio between how much disposable income is created by jobs or lost by job loss versus my new forecast of $3 gasoline. It had been, when it was at $4.25, I said it'd go to $3.58. Now I think it's going to $3. And the Journal actually had some information about that too, but it could be a wash. Now, in an environment where we did not have this hawkish Fed, what you'd be talking about is, well, wait a second. The 2-year is at 1.9. I mean, shouldn't the Fed funds rate be 1? No one's talking like that, even though commodities have come down a lot and the dollar's going crazy to the upside. And I regard that as just being very par for the course of how bad the Fed has been. Now, they got good. They got it right. Now, once again, we got to reanalyze. If you had numbers that therefore made the Treasury more sensitive to what Bill Gross is talking about and buying a lot of mortgages from Fannie Mae, it would matter. The reason why this number's so bad is because the policymakers feel they can't do anything. And whenever the policymakers feel like they can't do anything, you're just going to go into a very bad recession. And if you're going to a very bad recession, then the banks could reverse, although I think the banks are more capitalized than people realize. And the Proctors, the Altria goes to 25 in that environment. Okay, and I would emphasize that that's if you feel that there's nothing that they're going to do, and the bank stocks will reverse and they'll test the I don't think they'll test the July 15th lows, but it'll be brutal. But Procter goes to 80. Okay, so I think that we're coming into the Procter goes to 80 scenario because I don't see the policymakers, either the Fed or Treasury, doing anything. The Fed is debating whether to raise rates, which would be catastrophic, frankly. And if we raise rates, then Procter goes to 100, but the rest of the market goes to 9,000.
Do you expect these levels to continue throughout the end of the year? And if they do, does that mean is that good for like a Walmart?
Walmart, look, Walmart is one of those places that should get a higher multiple because people will. I mean, they're a very well-run company and they have tremendous clout with everybody. And I own it. I think it's a great buy. I would also come back to McDonald's if that came back down. I sold that at 63. I'd love that come back to 55. But look, I think that lower gasoline is hugely important for our nation. If we had lower gasoline, stable housing, which we'll get next year. That's my view. No one thinks like that I know of. And we had policy making, not from this administration, I guess the next, but we had policy making by year end, then I would be more bullish on the market. But what I just described to you was incredibly bullish for Clorox.
All right. That's the trade.
Well, look, I'm a stock guy. I've never been a market guy. I don't trade the S&P futures.
Or ETFs.
No, I'm a stock guy. So what am I going to do? I mean, like, going to just say, okay, well, look, I'm just going to take a beating because I'm wrong. I'm trying to find the stocks that work. I went through the Procter annual last night. They're doing great. Now, does Procter not count? How does the biggest consumer product company in the world not count as a stock selection? Do I have to say, no, wait a second, Jim, because of Chevron, I'm not allowed to buy Procter? Because of Freeport, I can't buy Colgate? I don't understand that argument.